mind if I have a little more tea? It's really good, isn't it?
Help yourself. It really is terrific, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a special herb tea that Leslie buys.
Yeah, it is
like
terrific. I think you're kind of terrific, too, kiddo. No, I do. Everybody else seems to be mad at Heather, and you come along and try to be her friend.
I felt sorry for her. Nobody else wanted to be her friend.
Well, how about Leslie? I mean, she invited her to spend her holidays here with her.
Now, come on, Joe. You're smarter than that. What was Leslie going to do? Let Heather go over to Jeff's apartment? Now, that really wouldn't work out, considering Jeff is madly in love with Ann Logan.
Do you think Heather caught on about that?
Oh, now, that'd be awful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it kind of would. I can't imagine anyone saying anything that would make Heather suspicious of Jeff and Ann. I know you would never tell her anything like that.
No, I'm her friend, that's all.
So, did you guys get to go out places much?
Like where?
Like, I don't know, go out, long walks, anything like that?
No, we never went for walks.
But you did go out.
Well, Heather did have to go to the hospital once or twice. You know what? I'm really tired of all these questions.
Oh, no. This is just my own personal interest and concern.
You know what? I don't think I buy that. What is with everybody? Why does everybody insist on persecuting that girl?
Persecuting? Is that what Heather says people are doing? Persecuting her?
Now you're putting words in my mouth. Just because you took your bar exam doesn't mean you have to go acting like a two-bit attorney.
No, take it easy, kiddo. I just thought it was a strong kind of word to use, is all. I mean, for someone that you obviously care about.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get upset.
Yeah, well, the situation's kind of got everybody upset. Mrs. Grant, hi.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, did you want me to get that?
No, Amy, I'll take care of it.
Well, I have to get ready for exercise class here.
Yeah, I'll give Mrs. Grant her keys.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
I just got a call from Nelson about Heather.
What did Dr. Nelson say?
Well, it seems he's convinced that Heather should start an outpatient program in a few days. Just 1 day a week.
Well, we knew that was the doctor's plan for Heather.
Yeah. Listen, I'm coming over to see you in a little bit. I think we should talk this out.
All right, Jeff. All right.
What was that all about?
Amy, you gotta stay in those jogging clothes all day?
No. I better get changed for exercise class.
You could be late for Richard's class.
I have to hurry, Joe.
So, it looks like Heather might be starting soon on the outpatient basis, huh?
It's just gonna be 1 day a week, that's all.
That's just that when I ran into you up at the sanitarium, you seemed less than pleased about the prospect.
Well, that's not true. Not true at all. In fact, I told you I was very happy about it. Did I hear you say something to Amy about my keys?
Oh, yeah. Jeff asked me to bring these back for you.
Oh, thanks.
I thought I'd rush them right back, but then Amy told me I didn't need to. Said that you had a duplicate set.
Yes. Joe, what should I do with the keys to Diana Taylor's apartment now?
I think the best thing to do is to give them to the manager of the building. But you'd better tell him that they disappeared for a couple of days over Christmas. Diana was murdered in her apartment, and it was not a forced entry. So it's very possible that those keys or a duplicate set were used to gain that entry.
It's not possible.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never really lost. I mean, we found them just a few days later under one of the sofa cushions.
Yeah, but still, that's enough time for someone to get a duplicate set made.
No kidding. Really, it was terrific.
I thought it was pretty great myself, even if I cooked it myself.
Luke, I'm glad you're here. Don't you have anything to report on the waterfront thefts?
As a matter of fact, I do, Alex. That's why I'm here.
Well, come into my office. Are you hungry? Should I bring something in for you?
Oh, no, please. I just had a huge breakfast at my place this morning before I left.
Oh? That's not your usual routine, is it?
Alex, I have no usual routines.
And I suppose you realize that you haven't clued me in on any of your activities in the past few days.
Well, kid, I've been busy.
Have you now?
Yes, I have. By the way, I still have your 3 objects of art that I took from the warehouse. I'd like to give them back to Benny. He's done us a lot of good. He's really okay. In fact, he's put us onto a lead that I think may lead somewhere.
Oh, but look, those items are worth a fortune.
Alex, you know as well as I do, you gotta spend a fortune to get a fortune. I want him on our side. I think if he can trust us, we may get more information from him. What do you say?
Well, under those circumstances, you do whatever you think is best.
I've been waiting so long to hear the woman say that. All right, now, what I've got here is I've checked out all the cabbies that work for Bingham Cab Company, and it's narrowed down to probably one guy. I've checked all the guys who have been flashing around a little more bread than they should, and I think maybe this one is it.
And what about my wonderful sketch? Did it do you any good?
Your wonderful sketch did lots of good. I took it to all the junk shops in town, and I finally found a guy who runs a junk shop who recognized it. He thought that a woman had brought it into him and tried to sell it. He thought it was worthless, wouldn't buy it. I gave the description of the woman to Clyde Bingham, and he said, sounds like the wife of a cabbie named Charlie Lutz. I really think we're onto it now.
Oh, well, we could definitely be onto something if that guy recognized my sketch. Look, this is fantastic. This is it.
Now, wait. Don't get too excited. Let me get a little closer to the woman. I'm going to try to get an invitation to her apartment, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I hope so. And she's really stupid.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Brains of a rabbit. So I'm figuring that she has no idea what the value of it is, and it's probably sitting out there on their dining room table or something. So I'll take a look around, and then I'll let you know.
But what about her husband, the cab driver? Don't you think you should get to know this guy?
Look, I already know the guy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to meet him again over at the diner this afternoon. Bingham's going to bring him there.
Well, look, be careful. If that guy's got the Ice Princess.
Alex, don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to discuss art objects with Charlie Lutz.
All right.
Especially since he could be our man.
Get out of here. What are we doing? No.
Charlie, this is the life.
Yeah, what's the life?
How all the moneyed people live.
Well, you don't do too bad. I keep you living in pretty good style, don't I? Huh?
Well, Charlie, I wouldn't call this exactly a great style, you know. But I'm really happy, honey, that we're going to get our new apartment this week.
I keep you supplied with good fur coats. You stick with old Charlie, baby, and not only an apartment, but classy jewelry, huh? Just as soon as I latch on to a little more stuff down at the old dock.
Now, this is what I consider style, Mrs. Edward Quartermain. Hey, come over here, honey, and look at this picture.
I ain't interested in looking at any picture of money bags.
It says that they're having... She's going to head a committee for an art auction.
Cheers. Whoa.
Oh, and members of the community are asked to donate art objects. It's a benefit, honey, for General Hospital.
You get your kicks out of reading the society page, okay, but do I have to listen to it, huh?
What's so wrong with wanting to know what the high crust people are doing, huh? Well, I happen to enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, because envy them, that's why. Now just lay off.
What do you have to go do that for?
You know how it makes me feel? I mean, you drooling all the time over these high-toned people, huh? You know that? You know how it makes me feel?
No. Well, look, honey, you do all kinds of good things for me, so I'm happy. I mean, really.
Yeah, well, look, my ship is going to come in one of these days, Emma. You just wait and see.
Charlie, I know your ship's going to come in. But listen, in the meantime, can I just dream, honey? Please, just dream a little bit? Oh, I'd just love to get in with that high society crowd that Mrs. Quartermain's in.
Yeah, just so that you can latch on one of those wealthy guys and walk out on me? Is that it?
Why are you so jealous all the time?
I tell you, Emma, if I ever come home to this apartment and catch you with another guy, the two of us are through.
Fat chance, Charlie. We're getting a new apartment this week.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think you better get that. Because maybe it's one of my lovers calling.
Yeah, just lay off, will you? Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's Clyde.
Yeah. Hey, Clyde, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. I was just wondering if you'd meet me over here at Kelly's Diner for a cup of coffee.
I do love you so much.
I know you do.
I love you more than I've ever loved another woman. I always will. It's gonna work out. You just have to believe that. Sorry about that. I have to answer that. It might be Joe with some news.
What news?
Great news.
Joe, what is it?
It's about sending me over to Leslie Weber's. Seems that having me take Alice Grant's keys back to her was a stroke of genius.
What did you find out?
She had 2 sets of keys. One of the sets of keys disappeared for a couple of days during the Christmas holidays. Enough time for a certain someone to have a duplicate set made. And all we have to do is figure out how.
What are you two talking about? What are you doing?
Proving that Heather could have gotten into Diana's apartment and murdered her.
Joe, I could just not believe this theory of yours.
Why not?
Well, for one very good reason. Heather was locked up in that sanitarium the night that Diana was killed. She couldn't possibly have done it.
Anything is possible, Anne.
And we know for a fact that Heather tried to kill Diana once before with that LSD overdose, remember?
I know that.
Annie, don't forget that your name was written in blood on the floor right next to Diana's
It was
body.
medically proven that Diana died instantly. She couldn't have written the name.
Joe, I can understand why you, of all people, would want to zero in on Heather this way, but you're a detective. But Jeff, it sounds like you want to lock her away for good because you know about Stephen Lars being PJ, and you want to keep them all to yourself.
Annie, come on now.
I can't see how you can keep on insisting that Heather did
If
this.
you knew that Heather did it, you would want her locked away for good, wouldn't you?
Why would she want to write my name on the floor?
You and Jeff are in love.
How could she know that?
Well, do we know that she didn't know it?
Heather's a very clever woman, Anne.
Look, I'm going to go to work on this key thing. I want to account for every minute that Heather spent while those keys were gone. Now, if I'm right, she had enough time to get somewhere and to get a duplicate key made. I'm going to start with Amy and Kathy Summers. They were spending the holidays with Heather.
Well, I am so proud of myself. I ran 2 miles this morning and now exercise class.
We're very happy for you. We're very happy. But listen, I know you invited me here for a reason. You said something about a powwow, a meeting or something.
Yes, we were wondering if we could have exercise class later in the day.
Later in the day? I never thought about that. What time? What time are you thinking?
How about 4 o'clock? That way we can finish up the exercise class before the disco club comes in.
Well, that'd be really good for me. Much better for me, too.
Claudia?
Hey, I'll buy it. What do you think, Richard?
I never thought about that before, but maybe I'll have a morning class and an afternoon class. That solves it.
That's wonderful. You are a sweetheart. No, I am going to go get changed. Me, too. Thanks, Richard. See you later.
Well, hello there.
Hi, wonderful.
Class over already?
Oh, yeah, we broke a little early today. Yeah, everybody is so busy with other things.
You know, the working middle class, Brian.
Yes, and I am so glad to be among the idle rich.
You are, Dr. Phillips.
And now, look, Claudia, you know I don't like that tag.
Well, you better get used to it, Brian.
Little fight here. I better be going.
All right, Richard, you take it easy.
Thank you.
What do you mean take it easy? He doesn't know how to take it easy.
I know how to take it easy.
Busy.
Good.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Brian, I'm glad I ran into you. You know, everybody appreciated what you did so much to get that memorial service together for Diana.
Oh, I didn't do all that much.
Not according to Gail.
Well, look, as far as I'm concerned, Dr. Hardy's speech made the service.
Oh, it was beautiful, wasn't it?
And listen, little lady, why don't you get changed? We got to get out of here.
Darling, I am changed.
Well, you could have fooled me. I can't tell one crazy costume from another.
Oh, see, I can't treat him nice. I can't treat him nice at all. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Okay.
I like that couple.
Yeah, they're terrific. I wonder if they're ever going to get married.
Oh, listen. I phoned Dorey in England.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, to tell her about Diana?
Yeah, I felt that she should know about Diana's death.
Yeah, they were pretty close, weren't they?
Yeah, Dorey was pretty badly shaken up by it, but I found out something from Dorey.
What?
Well, she admitted that the guy she'd met over there that she was going to marry, they split up.
Oh. Where does that leave you, Howard?
Well, I'm thinking seriously about taking some time off and going to visit her in England.
Are you really? That's great.
No, I never really gave us a fair chance first time around. And maybe second time around, who knows? Things might click.
Well, I hope they do.